All right, welcome everyone. We do have a breaking news to share with you. We are learning a student has stabbed another student at a Sacramento area school. It happened at Sierra Oaks K through 8 school. It's in the area of American River Drive and Mills Road in Sacramento. ABC's 10's Giacomo Luca has been at the school for a bit now where the incident happened. Giacomo, walk us through what happened and the status, if you know it, of the student who was stabbed.
Well, Walt, we're getting a lot of new information again coming into us from the school district after this quite shocking incident between students, we might add, here at Sierra Oaks Elementary School. My understanding is that this is a K through 8 school, so going up into those kind of those middle school ages. School officials are telling us that it was a female student who brought a knife to school and attacked another student in the middle of the bell exchanges. So this is when students are going in between each individual class. Now, there was a statement that came out from the district today, as well as from the principal, saying this morning our school experienced an act of violence when that female student attacked another student. They went on to say, excuse me, we have established counseling support available for all students in our counseling room. School is going to continue today. Despite this incident, we're told that the suspect that was, again, a student at this school that brought a knife into the school has been detained and actually brought off campus. The other student who was injured has been brought to a hospital, but we don't know exactly what the status of that person's condition is and exactly how bad the wounds may be. But obviously incredibly shocking for all of the parents who have got those emails just this morning saying that an incident like this happened. We've seen a number of these incidents happen really across the country, and it's certainly very concerning. Going back to what we know right now, we know that a female student again brought a knife to school and attacked another student. Both are off campus. One is detained by police. The other is now in the hospital. Walt.
So in a K through 8 school, even if it's the oldest student there, Giacomo, the age would be 13, 14 max. So there's that in terms of an age range. Do we know what time this happened, number one? And number two, have you seen parents driving there and getting their kids out, or is the situation somewhat calmer now?
Well, parents are showing up and they are pulling their kids out. Again, the school said that they wanted to at least leave the rest of the day open to students to try to resume some sense of a normalcy for the students that have experienced that. Whether they saw it or not, I think at this point there would have been some sort of a lockdown. There would have been some sort of an incident that definitely would have put every student at this school on alarm. So, and I'm sure the teachers are inside right now having that conversation. Now, the parents I spoke with that have actually come to pick their kids up, they said, you know, we do believe that we understand the kids would be safe if they continue through the remainder of their day, but one mother said, I just want to be with my kids right now. This is a frightening situation, and this is one that I want to be able to talk to my kids about what exactly has happened, and in the event that something like this could happen again, we need to have deep conversations, this mother told me, about exactly what her third and kindergartners would have to do if this ever happened again.
Yeah, I mean, the low end here is kindergarten through 8th grade. So, yeah, you know, as a parent, I think all parents, grandparents would want to, you know, sit down with their child and go through, hey, you know, you got to watch out. You got to watch your back at all times. But also, you know, if the kids are expressing concern, is to let them talk. And hopefully you can provide them some guidance. Describe the neighborhood a little bit, Giacomo. Sierra Oaks, American River Drive. What kind of neighborhood is that?
So the closest thing that I know in terms of like an icon would be Sacramento State. We're not far from that campus, but I'll tell you, I actually made kind of a wrong turn coming in, and I will say that there's some really nice houses here. Well manicured lawns. They're very well upkept. We can see there's some construction happening on the roads here. It's pretty safe. It appears pretty safe, just again anecdotally from what we can see. It seems like it appears like a lot of families and some upper middle class folks live here. again, just by taking a look around to see just how nice the neighborhood is. There's a lot of folks walking around. Some of the parents are actually walking to the school to pick up their kids. Some are also driving to the school to pick up their kids.
Okay, Giacomo, before we leave here, when you arrived here, which was probably about 25 minutes ago, what was the scene like when you got there when we first went to you live?
So no police here on scene. The only thing that we have seen in terms of security was it appears there's a campus security officer, and I think that vehicle is actually blocked by the cars behind us. But so there was security on campus. It didn't appear like it was a big police scene. That may have been the case earlier, but I'm not sure of that just yet. Again, it essentially looked as if it was a normal school day. I saw some students out playing on the playground. Recess was happening, and that's essentially what we saw in terms of what is exactly was happening when we first got here. I do want to go ahead and bring up a statement, though, that came out just this morning from the principal. One moment here while I actually go ahead and bring that up. The principal told us, just in some words or another, they say that I know this can be very disturbing news. We're going to be continuing with the school day to provide normalcy for our students with the addition of counseling support, but parents and guardians who wish to pick up their students may do so by coming to the school office. They're asking folks to bring their ID if they are picking up a student.
Yep, we had also another part of that statement that you just read, but it looks like the situation is handled to the moment, and we look forward to more information to find out what caused the stabbing and also the condition of the young girl who was stabbed, ages and all that. A lot of people have a lot of questions about that. Giacomo Luca, thank you very much. He is at Sierra Oaks K-8 school, and that is off of American River Drive in Sacramento in the San Juan School District. Giacomo, thank you. We'll continue to track the story and bring you the very latest on TV and right here at abc10.com.